Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle.
Mr. Rob O'Hara.
Sprite Castle.
All right, look, things work. I like it when things work. It's so surprising when things work that it always catches me off guard. Hey, everybody. Yeah, today is 63 degrees in Oklahoma. And I want to say that 2 days ago, I couldn't get out of my driveway still. Well, I could get out of my driveway, but my wheels were spinning because of the snow that was still out there. But, I think a lot of places use the same saying. I heard it here my whole life, which is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. But it really is true here in Oklahoma. A week ago today, the high was, I believe, -5 Fahrenheit, which is 37 degrees below freezing. And the high today, right now, it's 63. The sun is shining. The snow has melted. The only immediate crisis I have at the moment is I mentioned last week that we had broken a water pipe, and the water pipe is located in the inside the wall in the master closet. And the plumber came out and looked at it, and he said, listen, it's not an emergency. As long as nobody uses that faucet, you should be good. And I said, okay. Well, nobody's going to use the faucet because there's piles of snow outside and it's freezing. And so today, during my lunch break, I made lunch. I went out and sat in my recliner and closed my eyes for a few minutes and woke up. And the cats were running around. I couldn't figure out why they're running around. And in the short period of time that I closed my eyes, my son came home from college unannounced, which of course he's welcome to do. I mean, he still lives here, but he lives in a dorm, but he hasn't moved out yet. And came home and decided today was the day he was going to wash his car, and so he turned on the outside faucet, which reflooded the closet. So I literally spent 2 days drying out the closet, sopping up water, and running a heater and everything else. And so then I thought I heard a sound from the bedroom, and I went in there and looked. I couldn't see anything, but then when I went back out there, I said, hey, what are you doing? He said, oh, I'm washing my car. I was trying to wash my car. And I was like, oh no. So the heater's back on. I think that I don't know how many floods carpet could survive. I was hoping, and it's a small piece of carpet and it's in a closet, so it won't be that bad to replace, maybe with a remnant piece or something. But I was sure hoping not to replace it the first time, but now that it's the second time, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I don't follow the 8-bit guy. I used to follow him more closely. I haven't followed him in a while. But I know he's in Southern Texas, and Southern Texas got walloped. And now they're getting walloped in their wallet. I've been just from the news seeing that they're getting these electrical bills of thousands and thousands of dollars to go towards fixing the infrastructure when you don't have a backup plan. And I don't know. It's and we've all done it, right? Like we've all, I think about computers. I think about running, you get a Windows update and it's running for an hour or 2 hours and you go, is it hung? Is it not hung? Do you turn off the machine and risk it, or do you let it run out? And sometimes you turn it off and you get lucky, and sometimes you turn it off and the whole thing's corrupt, Oh, hey, look, I'm going to call from spam risk. That's good timing. So, we've all... It sure is a lot cheaper to run it if you don't have a backup system and all that. And 99% of the time, it's great. And then there's that 1% of the time when something bad happens and it bites you. So that kind of sounds like. And there's so many things. I don't talk about politics on my streams. I don't talk about a lot of stuff. But, there's a lot of generalization, I think. When people go, well, that's what they get for living in Texas, and they wanted to do that. Well, I don't know that every single person this is affecting made that choice. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot when they say like, oh, well, that's what you get for electing that governor, or that's what, well, not everybody elected that governor, or not everybody did this or did that, so you can dog the system. I feel bad, I don't like that system that they've got, but you feel bad for the people. I always feel bad for the people. So, well, my wife is still in California. She'll be there for a couple more days. My daughter is at school, but she's got a friend picking her up, and my son came home, grabbed food, and is off visiting his buddy. So that gave me an afternoon to do some streaming. And so I pulled up a game. I decided on a game here that I have never reviewed. I've never covered on Sprite Castle or whatever, because I don't really know how to play it. I mean, I do know how to play it. That would be a bad stream if I just randomly picked games and I didn't know how to play them. But 37 degrees is not too bad. Yesterday, I don't know what the high was yesterday. It was like, I don't know. I think it got up almost to the 50s. And then, like I said, 63. It's 63 right now, which is, man, that's motorcycle weather. I got to get the motorcycle out. This is Below the Root, which is a game that I kind of feel like I saw on the Apple II when we had our Apple II, but definitely I became more familiar with it on the Commodore 64. Yeah, no kidding. That's negative 39. That's cold. That's cold. And by the way, if you're if you listen to the most recent episode of You Don't Know Flack, I talked all about McDonald's. I really feel like, sometimes I have episodes that are okay, and sometimes I have one that didn't really turn out the way I wanted, and sometimes I have ones that really came out the way I wanted. And the McDonald's episode really came out the way I wanted. It's one that I really enjoyed doing, and I think turned out really good. But so if you haven't listened to it yet, let's see what we got here. There we go. So if you haven't listened to it yet, one of the things I talked a little bit about in the McDonald's episode was McDonald's drinking glasses. And I mentioned that there were other companies that had drinking glasses, and one that really gets forgotten about is the Burger King. And the Burger King's, Burger King tried to get on that same bandwagon, and they had a whole list of characters. There was a guy, I think his name was Sir Shake-a-Lot, and his head was a milkshake. And I could look it up because I have all the glasses. There's a guy that looks like a jester, and then there's I can't tell if that's a giant hamburger or a sun. I'm not really sure. But the one that I always like, and I actually have two of these glasses, which is why I've got one down here. This is the Wizard of Fries. You can see he makes fries in his head there. And it says, go back around here. It says, when I multifry, you'll get a surprise. I do what you say. I'm the Wizard of Fries. So, yes, this was the Wizard of Fries. This was one of Burger King's little buddies. Also, I talked on the episode a little bit about lead poisoning and cadmium poisoning. Lead is something that we're not supposed to put in our bodies. And cadmium is a carcinogen. And I feel like I could be wrong, and maybe in some time in my life, you guys can all say I told you so. But I feel like the threat level of the lead on the paint of my drinking glasses is right up there with death by cookie dough, which is something that I'm just not afraid of. Now, one of the complaints, especially on this glass, you can see the problem, is that some of the artwork comes dangerously close to the lip of the glass. So if you're drinking from that side, you're actually putting your lips right on the lead paint. And I know there were some studies done that there were dangerous amounts of lead paint. I don't know that anybody ever proved that anybody ever got sick from the lead paint. One of the things that the study said was that I've got to set my joystick up here. One of the concerns was that children would eat, that they would peel off the paint and eat it. So, if that's one of your concerns, if that's something your kids are doing, picking the paint off of cups and eating it, then, that's not good. Not good for the children's. I feel like as an adult, I'm okay with making that decision, though. All right, what do we got going on here? Why do I got no joystick here? Let's go to settings, joystick settings. What do we got? Atari in A, Atari in B. Okay. And then let's switch joystick ports. Now, what do we got going on here? There we go. So this is Below the Root. This is a game that as a child, my buddy Andy had this on his Commodore, and I would go over to his house, especially during the summer because his parents both worked, and I would go over to his house and we would play on his dad's Commodore, which for a while was located in the kitchen, and later it was in their corner of his parents' bedroom. But we would play different games. We would play Ghostbusters. We would play Pooyan was a game that we played a lot at his house. I think he might have had that on cartridge. Yeah, by the way, the problem with the Mr. Sound was I had my USB capture device plugged into a USB 2.0 hub. And when I plugged it into a 3.0 hub, that started working. This is one of the games that Andy and I used to play, which was Below the Root. And we didn't know anything about this game. We didn't know the background. We didn't know. This is actually based on not just a novel, but a series of novels. And I wish I knew more information about it. It's been a long time since I read the old Wikipedia page, but if I remember right, there was some controversy where the author wrote 3 books about the Below the Root series about these people, and I guess the ending was not what audiences wanted, what the readers wanted, and that there was a 4th book later that came in and fixed. I may not have all the details on that right, but so we'll just go ahead and start the game here. And now you have to choose a player. Now, there are different kinds of races in this game. There are Kindars, and this reminds me a little bit of Lord of the Rings and a little bit of fantasy. There's a lot of made up terminology, and you'll see made up terminology for the things in the game. Let's go see. So what we want is somebody with spirit skills. That's one of the most important things. And you can play this game depending on who you pick. Okay, so this one is a kinder girl, child, delicate, greatly spirit gifted, and then you've got moderate. Let's go back to the girl. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so we'll pick her. Oh, now we gotta go flip the disc over. See if I do this without popping everything up. So this, the original of this came on one floppy disk, and it. Hey, Wing Chun Wolf, how are you? So this is the unfortunate part. I think you don't have to flip the disk too many times once you get it started. I think just to load the character and do that sort of thing. So now we've started in this house. This is us. And there are things for us to take here. So if you press the button and pull down, we can use this little menu down here. And so we're going to take these tokens, which are money. We'll want to use these later. Let's see what this is over here. You know what? Oh, a Shuba. We definitely need a Shuba. Let's see if we walk into this wall. Oh no, didn't walk into that. I'm loving the Mister. I'm surprised, you know, there's some food. Pan bread, and that seems to be everything in here. The thing I'll say about the Mister is that it is highly in flux. That there is a lot of, you know, you see these cores and they're constantly being updated and things are being changed. They just but sometimes they break stuff. They just recently added a video mode that is a multiplier if you have HDMI, and well, of course, everybody with a Mister basically has, not everybody, but by default you would be using HDMI, but it broke it on some systems, and so it's very much in progress projects. So, and below the root, we're in a tree, and there are a series of trees, and we could go up and down and all around the trees, and this is our house. And there are people, and so we can go, and we got to jump over that or we'll fall. Now this person will, now let's speak to her.
Now what are you doing?
Oh,
Jack Flack says
hey!
to always keep your gun loaded.
Thank you for the follow, Curtis. Jack Flack and Mr. Moonpie doing a little dance over there. So we can talk to people, and it says, peace and joy to you, Quester. Seek the Hermit of Grand Grund, which is one of the trees, you know. There's a Mr. Well, you can use that in a MAME cabinet, but there's a new, I don't know if it's out yet. I know it's been beta tested. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of it being tested, but there is a JAMA adapter. Oh, no, don't do that. No. There's my Shuba. Shuba is a parachute. So anytime you see any little gap in the tree section there, you'll fall through. There's a bunch of hardware it can replace. Raspberry Pi, NES Classic Mini. That's right. You know, I've got the whole NES collection on my Mister, Super Nintendo. Of course, yeah, you could use VGA out if you get that adapter. So this is obviously a shop here, and we could talk to this person, but I'm going to show you something else you could do. Do you need a token? And she'll let you take a token here. That's nice of her. But also, the other thing you can do is you can pinch, and this is your magical ability that we have. And pinching is a extra sensory perception type of thing where you can tell someone's intentions and read their subliminal thoughts. So this person who we have pinched says their emotion is interest in what we are doing. And they sent a message that says ropes will take you to Sky Grund Top. So that is the way that, that's information that we'll be able to use later. And the trees do have names, like I said. So, you know, there's I'll give you a comparison, one comparison, I suppose. Now's not a good time to not be updating your Mister because it's getting updated every day. They're releasing arcade cores and stuff like that, you know. But the TV that my Mister is hooked up to is a Roku TV. Now, let's speak to this guy. Do you need rest? Now, every time that you pinch, it takes away a little bit and you have to rest to rebuild those back. But let's pinch this guy. he is sympathetic. And it says the elixir will strengthen you. So sympathetic is good. But sometimes, so I could, if I needed to, I could rest here. But I don't need to rest yet. But sometimes you'll run into people and it'll be like, you know, their emotion is sinister or deceptive and things like that. And you don't really want to take a nap in someone's house who is sinister and deceptive in real life or the game. So there is a huge point to this whole game, and it's to go around and you got to explore. Oh, there's a little monkey. I got sidetracked. I got distracted by the monkey. Let's see if I can do this without hurting myself. Let's go here. There we go. Oh, there was a little gap there. Oh. So yeah, there's a lot of updating. And what I was going to say is that, you know, I have a Roku TV, and I brought it home, and it's begging me to plug it into the network. It's saying, you know, hey, plug it in the network, update your firmware, and do all this. But I just don't need that TV to be on the network. Let's see if I could get over here. You know, some things just don't. Oh, you know what I need? This is where you use the rope to get over there, but I don't have a rope yet. Sometimes, if you just want to go find a different area, you can just go, whee! Have I ever done Gemstone? I have not done Gemstone Warrior. Is that one of the similar to the Temple of Apshai games? I know the name. I haven't. It's not in my normal circulation, I would say, if that's right. Not circulation, but you know how it is when you just have games that you go back to over and over. Hey, Mitsuyama. Howdy, 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 howdy. Can I go into there? Yeah, there we go. So we're climbing down the tree here. Oh, climbed too far. And now, so here's the, I believe this is the Grand Grunt. Oh no, this is the Temple Grunt. Let's go see what this lady. Uh-oh, that was bad. I should have pinched her. I was kidnapped. But fortunately, can I get over there? No, I don't think so. Wyndham Classics also made a oh boy, I'm in trouble now because I don't think I have I need a trencher beak. Let's see what I have. Can I? Yep, I can't do that. Yeah, see, I can't get out of here. I've been kidnapped. Yeah, that's what, yeah, SSI game. Let's see. What do I have? I have bread. Not going to help me dig. Dig to get out of here. Oh, I have. There we go. Well, let's see. Can I? Not going to help me anyway. Well, I don't remember how to get out of here. Oh, that's dumb. Nope. Yeah, I can't go over there because it won't let me duck. Hey, Edvin. Good to see you in here, my friend. I'm just making this child bang its head for no reason. I can't get over there to sleep. I can't go in here. I can't get that sword. It's not a trencher beak. A trencher beak is what I need to dig out of this mess. I don't remember. I don't know. There's a way to get out of here right now. I'm sure I could wait it out. I can't go over there. Let's see if I have anything else here. I'm about to restart this. I was stupid to get kidnapped so early. There's no one to speak to, no one to pinch, there's no one to offer. I'll just eat the bread for no reason. Use. I have nothing of use. There's nothing to buy, take, drop, sell, rest. Yep, I don't have I can't get that little. This is below the root. Oh, you know what I didn't do is hold on here. You know what's funny is the more that you add into all this stuff, the streaming and everything, the more you have to update. And I did not update the name of the game. There we go. Oh, alright. Well, I'm about... What could I do here? Examine? Nothing of interest. Day 1. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay, so you can reset and I guess just kind of... I'm sure that cost me time, but we're not going to play this forever. So I can't go up further in this tree without the rope, so we're going to go find some rope. But this, like I said, this whole game... Let's see, this lady is the one who gave me the tokens, right? I doubt she'll give me another... Yeah. Oh, she will give me another token. Well, that's nice. I probably lost everything. Come back tomorrow. Oh, I guess she gives you one a day. Alright, well, we went... I don't remember how many trees there are, but there's a series of trees that all kind of connect. So, there's a whole series of things that you have to do. Do you need rest? Let's pinch. She is sympathetic. Seek the forgotten chamber on temple. Well, that's up in the top of that tree, but like I said, we can't get up there until we get some rope. Alright, forget it. Whee! Oh, I didn't open my parachute. And I like when you jump, you kind of go from a walk to a run, which is better for getting around, but is easy to fall through those little... Okay, so before somebody... Well, they usually won't kidnap you in a place here, but we can pin some... They're reserved, and she says, your quest is hopeless. Do you need rest? Not yet. Yeah, we could check here. We could check our status. Level of rest 4, food 4, spirit 6. So we're pretty good right now. But it's good to remember these places and remember friendly people. There's another kid. Friendly interest. The wise child knows more than I do. Well, that's true. Hello, Quester. Of course, like any old vintage adventure game, you know, you start finding people that say, oh, if you brought me some food, I'd give you this. Oh, tastes like lead. Tastes like lead paint. Goodwill, all right. So this game's very picky about being close enough. I had a pan for lunch. All right. Good for you. I'm going to explore your house. Seems a little forward of me. I lost my token. Oh. Well, I was going to give you my token, buddy, but he didn't want it. Screw you. So, if you read the manual and it gives you this whole background, like I said, this game is based on a series of books. And if you read it, let's see, is this the other side of that same? Yeah. It gives you all this background about the people and the races and the adventure that you're on and the goals that you're supposed to do. But as a kid, I didn't have any of that. And so for me and my buddy Andy, it was enough for us to literally just wander around in this game. Do you wish to eat? I do. What are these? Fruit and nuts. Yeah, usually you can only take one thing. I guess I should pinch him also. My neighbors are untrustworthy. So see, there you go. There's a little hint that you get from your little psychic pincing. Now, some of the characters are not able to pinch at all. Let's go see who his neighbors are over here. Oh, they're not there. Must be up or down. A virus. Sleep well, fool. Hey, would you like to rest? I'm going to pass on that offer. Yay, yay! Nice of him to want to kidnap a little girl there. That's a little creepy. Alright, let's see if we could... Oh, shoot. Well, now the thing about your shuba, which is speak for parachute in this game, is that you can use it forever until you can't. Which is to say that you can rip it. And once you rip it, it's no good. You have to go buy another one. Or find another one, or buy. Well, here's somebody. They should be sympathetic. Oh. I turn around away from them. Find the wise one. Oh, that was weird. Learn to use your spirit powers. Well, I don't have any yet because I haven't leveled up. But I have... this character has 2 spirit powers, which you can see is Gruntsprick, which is you can make tree branches grow. And Kineport, which is basically teleport. Oops. I'm back in the house, but I don't need anything in the house right now. Oh, there was another room. This is going to be pointless. Want to play? No. Yeah, I knew that was pointless. Below the root. Did you ever have a tree house? I did not have a tree house. But my cousins who lived way out in the country had a... okay, we already went there because we went over there and then fell down. That was the guy that said, don't trust my neighbor. And my grandpa... Oh, don't fall. There we go. Let's try that again. My grandpa put a camper from the back of a tree, from the back of a truck up into a tree. I don't know how he did that, but he did somehow. And I remember climbing up into that thing. Alright, cute little house. Can't possibly be anybody bad guy in a house with a cute blue door like that. They've got some food over there, I see. Peace and joy to you. Do you need food? Compassion. Well, if you're compassionate, then I think you should give me some food. Let's take a look here. So my rest and food are down to 2, and my spirit is down to 0. Well, it's about time. You gotta take care of yourself. Who's going to take care of you if you don't take care of yourself? Alrighty. I wonder if tree houses have gone out of vogue. You don't hear much about tree houses anymore. Kids have tree houses. The problem is that their parents are all Gen X people like me. I'm too lazy to build tree houses. Do you need rest? Ugh. And I'm out of pensing energy. Well, let's risk it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, well, he didn't kill me. Thanks for not killing me, dude. Alright. Let's go find something interesting. Did I just come in there? Oh, this is the pan fruit, but she's going to give me some more food here. Well, it was tomorrow because I went and slept in some stranger's house. Thought it was tomorrow. Yeah, tree platform. I think that counts, you know. Whoop. Oh, no. Oh, missed it. So the fun thing about this game, the thing that I always found kind of interesting is it's very exploratory, you know. There's a just that kind of feeling of like wandering around and exploring these trees and whoop. And there's always that, oh, that's a snake. Oh, he's still coming. Guess I jumped right over him. That was lucky. So far we've seen a snake and a monkey. Ah, I missed the jump. Mind if I drop in? Little joke. Oh, guess I already went there too. All right, here's what we're going to do. The way that it's easy to get kind of run around in circles in these trees, and so the easiest way is just to go jump in one direction and kind of go over to the next tree. Oh, I didn't mean to jump that far, but we will. I really need to find a trencher beak, and I need to find my rope. Ooh, and is this the... I think there's one that's called Twin something. Nope, this is Garden Run. Oh, this is my house. That's where I started? Yeah. Oh no, this isn't my house. There's some creeper. Oh, a roast. Sounds good. Man, a roast would have been good last week when it was freezing here. But I don't know how to make a roast. I mean, in general, I do. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's the end of the map on that side. So yeah, like I said, Wyndham Classics, who made this game, they also made another game. Well, they made a few, but they made Alice in Wonderland, which used the same engine. Oh, look at this little village down here. Oh, she's got Shubas, but we have a Shuba. Maybe we could buy a... That's something for sale up there? Or is this just a rest place? Vitar believes in your quest. This is very much, if you know, like a lot of role-playing games, where depending on which race you pick at the beginning, you'll find other people that are sympathetic to your plight, and just because of what character you picked. I don't need rest yet. You know, the graphics on this are, I don't know exactly the right term. Oops. But it's like a modified character set. Like sometimes if you reset, you'll see all the characters turn back into ASCII characters. Would you like a roasted lapin? Only a token. Nah, I got food. Before we go, we'll take a look at the Wikipedia entry. Yeah, it's just you know, basically custom character. I like how I sniff people's butts sometimes. Peace and joy. Let's see. I'm sure we've already been to this tree. Broadgrund. Oh, now here's. Remember I got kidnapped a while back? Let's let this. Okay, now. Hostility. Oh, I was trying to run away. I was running away. All right. Well, we know there's no. Let's just teleport back. So if you were playing this game for real, oops, then all these lost days, you know, you only have so much time to beat this game. Like you have to go do a certain amount of things within a certain amount of time. And so, whee! Let's just keep going this way. All right. Hey, Frodo, how you doing, my friend? It's the man who never sleeps. All right. Let's parachute on out of here. I know we've come a certain amount. Oh, we'll just keep going. All right, there's the two trees. I'm going to go back over. I wanted to go to Broadgrund, but that lady keeps kidnapping me. All right, we're not going to get too close to the lady. It's not yet midnight. All right, there's all that. Now here's the... All right, now next up, this is where the lady kidnapped me over here, right? That might be the one more tree over. Nope, it's that one. All right. We're not going to mess around with that lady. Kidnap me twice, shame on me. That's what I always say. Every time I get kidnapped twice by the same person. Woo. Aha. Now, I have seen that in another game, but let me look over here real quick. Okay. That's just a branch. I kind of wish that people made that noise when they walked. Oh, this old lady, she seems... I don't think she could kidnap me, can she? Alright. Past the two gates of the forgotten. Every person in this game that talks sounds like somebody giving you advice in the never-ending story. Broadgrund shops. Okay, good. Maybe I can buy a trencher beacon here. Nope, that's all food. And he's not going to give me nothing. Fruit and nuts is only $1. Nope. Trencher beaks. So trencher beaks are... I like that one. I'm not gonna... Should I pinch her? No. So when I got kidnapped before, there was like this thick ivy on both sides. Honey lamps. Now this is part of the mythology from why not pincer? Perhaps the hermit will help you. Part of the mythology of from the books were honey lamps, which I think were lamps filled with fireflies or something like that. Like I said, I never read the books. I read the Wikipedia page about the books, which we'll take a look at here in a minute. We'll take a break. And we'll read a little bit more about Below the Root. All right. I don't think kids ever kidnap you, I don't think. Search the heights of Grand Grun. Yeah, well, I was going to, but I didn't have a rope yet. So I see some tokens up there. I have no faith in your quest. But before she was all like, yeah, I believe in you. Well, you know what? I believe I can fly. Well, not yet. When I get to the top, I will. I believe I can touch the sky. Alright, give me some food, lady. Sometimes when I'm people offer me food, I like to get on the floor and crawl around before I eat roast. This dude looks a little shady. I can tell by that shaded green. Do you need rest? Oh, I'm out. Nah, I'm not gonna try. You know what? There's a lady at the base of this tree that kidnaps children, sir. You would call the tree authorities. Let's go up here and see what we can find. Oh, I don't know about that, dude. And I can't pinch anybody. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. You were attacked by a follower of Dole. Salat. Time has passed. Now I'm back in my own house again. I'm getting sick of waking up in this house. Alright. You're playing Frogger today? Are you, what system you been playing on, Frodo? You playing arcade or ColecoVision or something else? I think there's something wrong with the Frogger on the Mister. It's I tried it a couple times and it keeps resetting just the video mode over and over on my TV. Well, if I had more energy, I'd go talk to. Oh, well, I have to get further over before I do that. Oh, can't land on top of a ladder, which is silly, because you could stand on top of a ladder. I am still running my work computer over here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You find vine rope. Now, if we could do something, you know what? I will show you this. Well, we're not in the right tree. We have to go far to the left. And I'm going to the right. Oh! Oh, no. Get away. Get away. I found a snake. Okay. I don't know what tree I'm in. 24 different versions. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of frogs. How many more frogs than that? You'd be in a 7th grade science classroom. Hey, I'm curious. I would like to know. I know that some of you guys have messed with the Mister. Has anybody gotten? I'm trying to get the TRS-80 core to do anything. So it says that it will load disk images and cassette images, but the game that I found that I wanted to play is in BASIC, and I read the instructions, and it says, okay, let's see if this works. You ready? Look at that. Now you see that little, oh shoot. See that little magic thing over there? We got to go get that. It's a little thing that we got to give to the hermit, I think. Let's crawl over here. I did it again. Hang on. You got to be quick on the button here. I'll get it. Let's go down one and try here. There we go. Okay. Look at me. You find a strange elixir. And we're going to need that later. Oh, there's a snake. There's a snake in my boot. Oh. Where did I just see it? Where is that? Oh. There's a token and a rope over there. You see that? But I can't get to that from here. Oh, and now my rope's gone because I left the screen. You see that? Oh, that's some bull dookie. Oh. Oh no. Come on, snake. See if I can go up this other side if there's anything to climb on. No, there's no way to go up there. I blew it. But at least I got the strange elixir. And then there's a guy you gotta go get that. Oh, I missed the branch. This is Tonight. It's a very old version of Fortnite. All right. What is going on? I'm getting cheers. I'm getting cheers. I don't know what to do when people give me cheers. It's ridiculous. I'm a grown man, for God's sakes. What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? All right. Here's what we're going to do here. Let's go pull this up. And Wikipedia. Below the root. Below the root video game. And it's purple, which means I've been there before. It's raining, man, hallelujah. It's raining bits, 69 bits. Let's see what we got here. Below the Root, the video game. It's a venture game released in 1984 by Wyndham Classics, a division of Spinnaker. It is titled after the first of the Green Sky trilogy of novels. You know what we're going to do? Oh no, I'm not going to move that over. Because then it would be, then it would not be there where I need it. It was based on a series of books explaining how the game came about. She said, like so many of my books, the trilogy's deepest root goes back to my early childhood when I played a game that involved crossing a grove of oak trees by climbing from tree to tree, because something for long and dangerous lived below the root. And so I think this is what I was thinking of. Yeah, where let me find the thing I was looking for here in the manual. See, there's all these things about like this guy had a vision and they heard these words. There's all about the gameplay. We know all that. But it says, yeah, so this is what this is the part that I was kind of thinking of, is that this game is a sequel to the trilogy and is meant by the author to be canon. It originated in Snyder's realization that one of her final plot elements had been a huge mistake. She was being flooded with mail from adults and children, but could not see any way to change the ending now that the book was on the market. In addition, she had believed the event she described to be necessary to the ultimate resolution of the plot. Introduced to the concept of computer games, Snyder saw a way to redeem the situation while keeping and even advancing the original plot. The object of the game is to solve the mystery of what really happened. So, yeah, there's a trilogy of books, and then this is the fourth. So it's kind of an interesting concept. You know, I've thought a lot about this. I've thought about trying to come out with some sort of interactive work, something like that would be not for Commodore or anything like that, but maybe a new thing where you would have people read a certain amount of the book, and then then to get more information about the book, they might have to call a phone. Oh, hello. So my spirit just raised by pensing with this little guy here. And so now I can start to, if we look at my level of spirit is 11. And so I can probably start doing, where we talked about Grunsprech to grow the branches, you have to do that eventually to reach certain places in the game. Same thing with the Kinaport, you'll have to do that. Nothing of interest here. Well, that's not good for that rabbit's ego. Not nice. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Come on. Oh, Eisenberries, which make you drunk. But let's take a look at let me look at my status here. Our food is 0. We're about to pass out, so let's eat the Weizenberries. All right, and we really need to find a place. Oh boy. Whee! Man, I remember as a kid loading this up and just jumping off of tree branches and using the Shuba to go different areas and stuff. Oh, we made it. Oh, past. Remember we got down to the water before and we couldn't get past it, but yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, hit your head out of bed. Boop. There's that nice light. Now the good thing is that basically, because since a day has passed now, every single thing has oh, there's the rabbit that I talked to. So I'm actually not too far from. Oh, now see, I can't go to the left right now, but watch this. Use trencher beak. And the trencher beak breaks. That was a cheap trencher. Well, now I still can't go past, so I would need. Oh, boy. All right. I think this is the same way. Let's see if I could clear the water. Whee! All right, this is not too exciting. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. I want to see which tree this is. The temple. Temple grunts. Let's see if we can make our way all the way up to the temple up here. All right, Frodo. Hey, thanks for swinging in. This is, if you're trying to stay awake, this is not necessarily the game to help you do that. This is kind of a slow-paced one. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for swinging in. And I'm going to go, I didn't see your notification earlier, but I want to go check out the Frogger versions, because I think Frogger is one of those games that's like, you know, Pac-Man or anything else. Like if it plugs in and has a screen, there's probably a port of Frogger on it. So that'll be interesting to compare all those different versions. If you guys are not following Frodo on Twitch, you should go check him out. He does streams with the Mister and all different kinds of different cores. He does a lot of ZX Spectrum. He does a lot of. He was doing ColecoVision for a while. He just kind of runs the gamut of fun things to watch. You can turn this into a little drum machine. All right. Where are we now? Oh, look at that. There's some... Oh. Can I jump up there? No, I think that's for coming down. Frodo hopped on a log and got swept over to the side with his lady frog friend. Ha 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 ha. All right, now watch this. I am the greatest at this game. Oh, what do I do here? This reminds me of, was it King's Quest 1 where you had to walk up the giant vine? Okay, now there's a platform over there I can jump to. This is where you gotta, while you're exploring, pays off here. Oh. Let's get over on that platform. I see that platform. Oh, I just missed it. Well, enjoy the view on the way back down. Sometimes it's just a matter of one little pixel. And sometimes there are pixels at night. And sometimes there are pixels at dawn. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Dang it. You gotta jump to make that. Well, here we are. Going back down to the little platform. Let's try that one more time. So we got to get to the top, then we're going to jump. That's kind of an interesting way to get out of it. You write yourself into a plot hole at the end of a trilogy. You know, you just spent a big chunk of your life. Oh, God. Okay, so you can't walk on that angle right there. But I wonder if you could jump past it. I'm going to try to jump past it. This is not getting old or anything. I'm starting to feel like I'm actually going to climb a tree. Okay. Who will give us the extra power we need? Maybe it's the Wizard of Fries. Okay. So I can't walk past that. Can I? But if I jump there, you know what? We're going to jump. Oh, did I hit it quick enough? Oh, gosh. All right. All right, look at this. And here is something important. Oops. It was not offered to me. Well, who's around? There's nobody here. What was the whole point of that? Get my ass up in this tree. Well, it seemed like that was the thing to do, didn't it? That was a lot of work for a key I can't have. I guess I got to get that later in the game. That's annoying. Oh boy. And I don't have a trencher beak. I might be able to go up. Yeah. Let's see. That's one screen. Two screens. Yeah, I could get over that. Watch this. Huh? Hmm? Oh. All right. All right. Not high enough yet. Why can't I take a key that's sitting in an empty house? That's malarkey. All right, we got to get over two screens. There's one. There's two. And almost. There's two. Got past it. I fart in your general direction. All right. These are getting old. I just know it's one wrong jump and I'll be Gravity City. Because Pinback's bits are on my list. Because your bits, I can't resist. Because your bits are on my list. When you offer them to me. Don't forget to click that like button. Oh, what happened? Oh, I ran out of food. All right, I'm about done with this game. So, you know, if you read the novel and you read the manual, and the manual explains where you're supposed to go, kind of, and what order to go seek out people, and you know, a lot of it you can figure out by talking to people, but I think, I don't know how long it would take this game, like an actual, to beat it from beginning to end. It seemed to me like it was the type of game where you could play it for, you know, 100 years and never beat it. But I think in reality it's probably only a 2 or 3 hour adventure. I don't think it's that hard, but it's hard if you don't know what you're doing. But you know, as a kid, like I said, the thing for me was it was just all about the exploration. We didn't even care. We didn't even know what the game was about. We just walked around and got stuff and picked things up. But as you can see, there are certain things that you have to eventually find the hermit, and he wants the elixir, and you give him the elixir, and then he says, "Go get the key," I think, and then you go get the key, and so these people tell you what tree different things are in. So you could kind of build a map of where the trees are and stuff like that. So it's a interesting game. It's definitely for me. This is 84, so not groundbreaking. I mean, it is a little bit, because it's almost an open world type game, a very early style of that. But we're coming off of text adventures, and moving into graphical adventures, and so it was not quite limited in. Hey, Picard. It wasn't as constrained as RPGs where you were in a dungeon and had to go from point A to point B or do certain things. So there, as you can see, you can roam anywhere you want in the game and go pick things up. So it's an interesting little title. One of these times I'll put the time in and really dig into it. But have I ever played Aughts on DOS? I have not. I've not ever heard of that. But you know what? Maybe sometime too. I need to check out the Alice in Wonderland game too, just because I got a feeling I would understand a little bit more about what I was supposed to do and go, because I haven't read any of the Below the Roots novels. Looking over here at that Wikipedia, it says this game was highly ambitious and had many subtle and clever details woven into the universe. Well, it's definitely a unique one. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Just had a little bit of time to stream, and thought I would show off Below the Root, kind of a unique adventure style game for Commodore, and I know it's for the Apple II. I'm not sure what other systems, but those are the two that I played it on. So anyway, you know what? I will check real quick because it's early in the day, and we'll see if there is anybody else online right now. Let's see if I can mute this real quick. There we go. So I don't get a ton of feedback. I see, of course, Hazemaker 64 is online, and all right, let's tell you what we're going to do here first.